Every morning, Ryan watched his father leave the house before sunrise. His clothes were always the same, clean but worn, and his face carried a tired silence that never left. Ryan never asked where his father went so early, because he already knew: long hours, little pay, and endless worry. One afternoon, Ryan returned from school and found his father sitting quietly at the table, staring at an empty lunchbox. The food inside had been packed for Ryan, but his father had never eaten his own meal. When Ryan asked why, his father smiled and said he wasn't hungry. But Ryan saw the truth in his eyes: hunger had become a habit, not a choice. A few days later, tragedy struck. Ryan's father collapsed at work from exhaustion and lack of food. Sitting outside the hospital room, Ryan felt his world shaking. He blamed himself for every bite he had taken without question, for every sacrifice he had never noticed. In that moment, he understood that his father had been slowly breaking himself just to keep his child standing strong. When his father finally opened his eyes, Ryan held his hand and whispered that he would study harder, work honestly, and never take his father's pain for granted again. His words were small, but they carried the weight of a promise. Weeks later, life began to change. The company learned about his father's condition and offered him a safer job with better pay. For the first time, Ryan saw his father eat a full meal without pretending. The house was still simple, but hope had quietly moved in. Ryan realized then that love is not always loud. Sometimes, it sits across the table, eating less so you can eat more. Moral lesson: a parent's love is often hidden in silence and sacrifice. Respect it while you can, because one day, that empty lunchbox may teach you everything you ignored.